Hello friends, welcome once again. Today we are here to talk about the SRF Fruit Science 2024 memory based question paper. Friends, as we know that there is total number of 120 question, out of which 20 is from general agriculture and 50 is from horticulture and 50 is from fruit science. So firstly we will discuss about the fruit science. Coming to the first question, which of the following type of inheritance was found for susceptibility of bacterial canker in mango? So the correct answer is cytoplasmic inheritance, as it was first time confirmed by the Sharma and Mazumdar in 1989, and they have found that when progenies were Neelam was as a female parent, it was highly susceptible irrespective to the male parent. So correct answer is cytoplasmic inheritance. In papaya, what will be the ratio of getting segregation of female, hermaphrodite and male if cross combination is female and male? So let's draw it. Female cross with male. So what we will get is M1M, small m, then M1M, then again small m. It means what? We are getting female flower and then male flower. There is no hermaphrodite. So female, no hermaphrodite, male flower. One is correct. Okay, friends, as per the option, in which case we will get 1:1:1. So let's draw this one also. In which case we are going to get 1:1:1. If we are going to cross hermaphrodite flower with male flower, then what we will get? M1 M2, which is lethal, then M2M, that is hermaphrodite, M1M, that is again male, then M1 M1, that is female. So we are getting one hermaphrodite, one male, one female. This will be lethal. So ratio for 1:1:1, we have to cross hermaphrodite with male, right? So in this, like this only we can draw it. It's very easy, friends. So concept must be clear, right? Now going to the next question. Which of the following apple rootstock is known as paradise stock of Europe? That is M9, while friends in the case of M8, that is known as M8, that is known as French paradise. Fourth number question. There is a different species of the malus and we have to correct the polyid level. So in the case of Malus asiatica, it is diploid. Sikimensis, it is triploid. Then Sargentini, it is tetraploid. Sivoldi, it is pentaploid. So friends, in the case of temperate fruit breeding, you must read Fruit Breeding for the Temperate Part by Jules Jenick and Murray. You must read at least apple, pear, peach, plum from this book, right? Coming to the next question, which of the following is used to induce early and profuse flowering in mango? So the correct answer is pacrobutazole, and you must know the principle, how it works, right? It will be helpful for your interview also somewhere in. Coming to the question number 6, this is the matching. There is a different Mangifera species and we have to match with their peculiar traits. So Mangifera cassia, that is having fragrant fruit. Then Mangifera similis, that is free from stone. Then in the case of Mangifera indica variety Mencongensis, this is fruit twice in a year, and fruit 10 in a year is Magnifica. Then Odorata, that is high TSS. Not Magnifica, and I think Mangifera Legnifera, right? Just cross verified. Guava was introduced in India during 17th century. Which of the following phoenix species is an Indian species? That is Sylvestris. Which of the following system of planting add one more additional plant in the center of a square system? That is diagonal system. So friends, diagonal system is also known as quinquenix system. It is just similar to square system. This system is just similar to square system, but the only difference is one more tree in the center of the square used to plant. Okay, that is called as filler plant, and it must be short lived to remove the like competition with the permanent trees, right? In the case of triangular, it is also based on the principle of isolateral triangle, must remember, right? और अब बात करते हैं हेक्सागोनल के केस में. इन दिस केस वी आर प्लांटिंग trees at each corner of equilateral triangle, right? That results into the 6 trees and one tree in the center, that is 7th tree, and that's what it is also called as septuplate, like 7 trees there, no, because of one more accommodated in between. So you must know the basics, like somewhere it is coming isolateral, somewhere it is coming equilateral, so you must know about all these basic things. How much percentage of pollinators are required to apricot orchard? That is 33%. It's a very common and repeated question. Given below are two statements. See, in facultative apomixis only apomeiosis pathway was found, therefore only apomictic seedlings. No, it is in the case of obligatory. In the case of obligatory apomixis, both meiosis and apomeiosis pathway were noticed. It's a reverse, friends. That's what both statement is incorrect. Which of the following citrus species has ginger-like aroma? The correct answer is Citrus asamensis, which is like Indian origin citrus species, mostly found in the northeast region of India. Given below are two statements for suitable tissue for nutrient analysis. First statement is the only petiole collected at bud differentiation stage in grapes. Another one is 4 to 7 months old leaves along with petiole from middle of the shoot in mango. Friends, both the statement is correct. This is the suitable tissue which we have to collect for the nutrient analysis. So both the statement is correct. Given below are two statements. Pineapple considered as a CAM plant. CAM system have CO2 is reduced to organic acid which is accumulated in the leaves at night and sugar during the day. This is the basic principle in the case of CAM. So you must know. So both statement is correct. Caging technique was explored for the breeding assistance in which of the fruit crop? That is mango. The Cavendish banana variety QCAV4 is resistant to devastating fungal disease Panama tropical race, being released as first GM banana by Australia. What was the gene source to develop QCAV, means Cavendish 4? That is Meso acuminata subspecies melacensis. Friends, you also must know this, that this was developed at Queensland University of Technology, that is QUT, Australia, and this was led by Professor James Dale. Remember these two. It's a matching question, friends. It's a very common. We have to match the crop with their prevailing mechanism. So for example, in the case of avocado, we are observing PDSD. In the case of fig, gynodioecious. In the case of mango, it's andromonoecious. In the case of banana, it's a androgynoecious, right? Next question, what is the pallidi level of cold cherry? That is triplide. Which of the following is the earliest stage of fruit set and development in date? That is Habakkuk stage. Friends, as we know that this comes after 4 weeks of pollination. Few other questions from date that has already been asked, like black nose, it occur at which stage? So we can say that Doka or Khalal stage. White nose at Dang or Rutavi stage. In India, at which stage we used to harvest? That is Doka stage. And you must know the fruit ripening stages, like first one Gandora, then Doka, then Dang, then Pind, right? Must remember it like this. Coming to the next question, major pigment compound present in blueberry, that is melvidin 3 glucoside. It's a very important anthocyanin. Which of the following species of Hyloceras having yellow fruit peel color? Friends, there is a lot of story. Let me tell you. Earlier, the term Hyloceras was used, but it is now changed. Earlier, we used to say that there is two genera. One is Hyloceras, another is Seleniceras, right? But after 2017, both were merged and used as a synonym, and now Hyloceras is renamed as Seleniceras. Selenicereus. Okay, so do not write Hyloceras anywhere. Now Seleniceras. So in this case, they are asking for the yellow fruit peel color. So the correct answer is Hyloceras, which is renamed as Seleniceras megalenthus. Let me tell you about the most of the common species which is cultivated. As we know that in the case of megalenthus, it is having white pulp yellow skin. In the case of monacanthus, which is also known as polyrhias, it is having crimson pulp and skin, right? Let me erase it, then let me rewrite. In the case of monacanthus, as I have already told, it is also called as polyrhias, having crimson pulp and skin, right? In the case of undatus, it is having white pulp, red skin. In the case of costarricensis, it is having violet red pulp and dark magenta skin, right? So must remember, firstly you must remember Hyloceras is now renamed as a Seleniceras, and remember most of the pulp and skin color in the case of entire dragon fruit. Coming to the question number 22, which of the following species is known as black apricot? So the correct answer is Prunus decicarpa. Which of the following malus species contain anthocyanin in both skin and flesh? Friends, it's very important question. Many question is coming from their like red skin of the species. What are the gene responsible for it? And then which are the species from which it is governing? So the correct answer is Malus nijuixiacana. Okay. Next is matching. There is a grape common name and their species name. First one is sand grape, that is Vitis rupestris. Second one is summer grape, that is Estabilis. Third one is mustang grape, that is Vitis candicans. Then river wet grape, that is Vitis riparia. Sugar loaf pineapple belongs to which group? Abacaceae group. So must remember friends all the group, their common varieties and peculiar characteristic. Perlette is one of the early maturing grape genotype in North India. It is introduced in India from US. Then coming to the 27 number of question. Bale fruit could not attain the status of desert fruit. Yeah, it's correct. Due to its hard shell, mucilaginous texture and numerous seeds. That is great explanation for it. So both statement and reasoning are correct. Coming to the next, belly button appears in sweet orange is the characteristic of that is novel orange. It's very common. Then nitty-dulid beetle is ideal pollinator. Friends, in most of the book it is written. In the case of custard apple, it's a leading pollinator in the custard apple. Why it is written as nitty-dulid? Because it is also belong to the same order called as Nituduli and belongs to the order Cleoptera. It's belong to the family Nitiduli and order Cleoptera, right? Also known as sap beetle. Question number 30. It's a very important question, friends. Onyx, an orange variety known for its extraordinary captative flavor, anthocyanin pigment, and enhanced shelf life. Which of the following nation has discovered it? So the correct answer is, friends, Spain, which is developed through the spontaneous mutation of sanguinelli. There is a sanguinelli. Okay, must remember it is the spontaneous mutant. Dieback or pink disease in jackfruit caused by pellicularia salmonicolor. Friends, it's a repeated question. Many times it has already been asked. A Barbados cherry belongs to the family Malpighiaceae. Question number 33. Meristem is considered free from plant virus. That is correct. Why it is so? It is because meristem is devoid or lack of vascular connection from the remaining part of the plant and having division, therefore virus could not multiply. Both statement is correct. It means higher rate of the cell division, cell elongation, and then lack of the vascular connection, high level of the oxygen. These are responsible for development of virus free characteristic in this case. So both statement is correct. 34. Which of the following Annona survive under regular submergence condition? That is glabra. It's very common. Must remember most of the species of the Annona, their peculiar characteristic. Many times it used to ask in exam. Now coming to the very interesting question. Which of the following is developer of Baia Marisa apple? Friends, as I have already discussed about it, like talked about the red flashed apple. It is the red flashed apple, which was developed by the Bavarian Center of Pomology and Fruit Breeding. Where it is? It is in Bavaria, Germany. Friends, this Bavaria Marisa is a red flashed apple cultivar. As we know that this is from that wild species which was Malus domestica variety Nesgiciana, right? Second is I have told about the gene. So in this case we are having Miwa gene family. So Miwa gene family mostly determines the skin and flesh color of the fruit, and this Miwa 10 is responsible for the red flash in the case of apple. Second, if they are asking for the pigment, so you have to say that cyanidin 3 galactoside, right? Cyanidin 3 galactoside is the major anthocyanin responsible for red coloration in apple flesh as well as in the skin, right? Now coming to the question number 36. Which of the part of banana plant has highest percentage of dry matter partitioning? So friends, the correct answer is bunch. Okay. For detailed study of this, you must read Banana and Plantain by Robinson and Sauco of KB publication, where you will get to know in detail about the accumulation and distribution of dry matter. Like it also vary. Before flowering, in the case of rhizome, it is up to 44%. Then it drops at maturity to 30%. Highest in the case of bunch. These things you must remember. Coming to the question number 37. Elevate the yield of horticulture crops. It is talking about the Atmanirbhar Clean Plant Program, right? Then second is promote the dissemination and adaptation of climate resilient varieties. Then safeguard the ecosystem through proactive measure against virus and disease. All these 3 points are very important. Like A, B and C is very important. That is the correct answer. So first option is correct. Question number 38. Abnormal leaf fall is severe problem in apple. 39. The tunica constituted with the cell layers. Friends, in their cases, there is, in the case of cell, there is a 3 layer, L1, L2 and L3. So L1 plus L2 together constituted for the tunica layer. Okay. And if we talk about the L3, it is the enclosed by tunica and forming the corpus. Question number 40. Outcrossing in pear is ensured by gametophytic incompatibility. Diploid pear are generally self-incompatible. So friends, it's it's self-explaining that, and when there is incompatibility in the pear, so that's what outcrossing is prevail, right? So both statement is correct. Question number 41. Blastophaga, it's found in Caprific. Which of the following avocado rays take maximum duration for the flowering and fruiting? That is guatemalan. Coming to the matching for flower arrangement and fruit crops. In this case, coming to the solitary, that is quince. Then in the case of raceme, that is blackberry. Then in the case of catkin, that is mulberry. In the case of fascicles, that is cherry. Okay. Now in the case of different NRCs and their establishment year. So they are asking for old to new. So the oldest one is NRC banana, 1993. Then NRC grape, 1997. Then NRC lychee, I think 2001. Then NRC pomegranate, 2005. Friends, you might have remember I have written one book, that is Horticultural Update, where I have mentioned all the institution development. There I have mentioned different years. New edition is going to come soon, so we will have most of the latest information of the different institution in horticulture. Next question, given below are two statements about breeding grape varieties for northern plain of India. Selection for early budding out varieties of grape, yes. Breed the varieties with shorter growth cycle from bud burst to berry maturity. Friends, both point is correct. So first option is right, because in the case of northern India, we are having early shower. Rain used to come, okay? So that time we are having fruit at ripening stage, which leads to the cracking and rotting of the fruit. That's what we need, early budding and shorter growth cycle from bud burst to maturity, right? Coming to the 46, there is the breeding method and grape varieties. The grape variety Manik Champa developed through the selection. The grape variety Manjari Medica developed through the hybridization. Then the grape variety, which one is next one? Robin Cardinal developed through the mutation. Then the grape variety K is developed through the polyploidy. Okay. Question number 47. The deficiency of magnesium and iron first appear on young leaf, while copper and iron, the deficiency of magnesium and manganese first appear on younger leaf, while copper and iron on the older leaves. Then deficiency of magnesium first appear on older leaf. Friends, this both the statement, let me see once again. The deficiency of magnesium and manganese first appear on young leaf, okay. The deficiency of magnesium and manganese first appear on older leaf, while copper and iron on the younger leaf. So friends, statement 2 is correct, because the deficiency of magnesium and manganese appear on old leaf, while copper and iron on the young leaf. This is correct, and this one is false. It is also written mistakenly, I think. Question number 48. Development of parthenocarpic and seedless fruit is highly desirable in many fruit crops, which enhances the consumer preference. Okay, this is correct. Parthenocarpic pear fetches premium price in the market due to its captative flavor inside. This is the false. So statement third answer is correct, as statement 1 is true and second is false. Given below are two statements. Simple fruit develops from single flower possessing one or more syncarpous carpel. This is correct. Then aggregate fruit develop from single flower having apocarpous crystal. Friends, both the statement is correct. So you must know what is syncarpous, what is apocarpous. Coming to the question number 50. Mango plum is botanically known as Boya microphylla, which also belongs to the family Anacardiaceae. So friends, these are the 50 question of fruit science. Let's talk about the horticulture part. Okay. Which of the following orchid genus is known by the lady sleeper? So here the correct answer is second option, that is Paphiopedilum, right? Then second one is there is the matching between the state having largest production in the case of different vegetable crops. So in this case, brinjal mostly West Bengal, then cassava Tamil Nadu, then potato Uttar Pradesh, then beans Gujarat. Friends, you must see the latest data. In the case of Let me explain question number 1. Few more options were there. In the case of Cymbidium, friends. Cymbidium, as we know that it's a temperate orchid. And it's come under the top 10 cut flower, In the case of Paphiopedilum, we have already known that it's a lady sleeper orchid. Then Phalaenopsis. Phalaenopsis is called as moth orchid, which is monopodial in nature. Cattleya is sympodial orchid. And then you must know, I think, butterfly orchid also, which is called as Oncidium. Then foxtail orchid, that is Rancostylis. Friends, these things we used to study in like during our JRF preparation in UG days, so must remember these things which is already been asked. Coming to the question number 3, Sivalik is a variety of mint. Then, which of the following Indian states have recently got GI tag for growing Makarand mango, that is Goa? Friends, few more recent GIs are, we can say that Chiraigaon Karonda from Varanasi, UP. Then Panchincholi tamarind, Badauli jamun, then Badlapur jamun, all these three from Maharashtra. Then Ramgarh Nainital Adu, and then Ramgarh Nainital Lychee, Uttarakhand Malta, these all from Uttarakhand. Then Ramban Anardana, this is from JNK. So friends, must remember all these things, okay? Coming to the question number 5, that is temperate carrot form roots both under temperate and tropical climate, but produce seeds under temperate condition. Correct. Temperate carrot require low temperature of 5 to 8 degrees Celsius for 40 to 60 days for bolting and flowering. So friends, first is correct answer, both A and R. Right. Coming to the question number 6, allyl propyl disulfide responsible for pungency of the onion. Question number 7, skiffing is an important type of pruning and mostly practiced in tea. Friends, this is true. Skiffing is mostly done for the induction of more vegetative growth. No. Skiffing is mostly done, friends. It's a method of pruning where we used to remove 5 to 8 centimeter of new growth only, just to obtain uniform level of pruning surface, right? Not for the more vegetative growth. So statement 1 is correct, 2 is wrong. So correct answer is third option. Coming to the matching. Here first one is carrot, Pusa Vristi. Second one is cauliflower, Pusa Meghna. Third one is garden pea, Pusha Shri. Fourth one is Rizgard, that is Arka Sujat. Question number 9, Elimo is a root stock of which of the following fruit crops? As we know that it's a citrus root stock. Scientifically it is Citrus macrophylla, and it's originated in the island of Cebu, Philippines. Okay. Which of the form of chimera is considered as the most stable? That is perikineal. Friends must know about the chimera, then bud sport, then bijaria. What are the differences? How it used to develop? As we know that, friends, in the case of chimera, we have used to hear some of the stories of Greek mythology. Like there is a fire-breathing monster which is having head of lion and body of goat. Okay. So similarly, in the case of plants also, in the case of Citrus aurantium and citron, it was first observed at the graft union by Nati. Okay, Petro Nati. They have observed this one for the first time, and they have named, later on they have named it as a Visaria. So I must know these basic things, how it is going to be. Coming to the next, the chief medicinal compound present in the roots of Safed mostly, that is saponin. According to the Society of American Florists, what do blue, red and green represent? That is grade. Question number 13, which of the following chemical used in grape guard? That is sodium metabisulfite. The term Arabica is associated with coffee. Which of the following fruit is widely used for minimal processing? That is pomegranate. Friends, minimal processing is also called as partial or slight processing or pre-prepared product, we can say that. In the case of 16, which of the following coconut variety suitable for tender coconut? That is COD, means Chaughat Orange Dwarf. 17, Stargazer is a variety of lilium. It belongs to the which of the group? That is Oriental lily. Question number 18, lychee fruit reaches optimum harvest maturity when? the total soluble solid and titratable acidity reaches a ratio of. So friends, the correct answer is 40. As we know that the TSS should be above 18 and acidity should be less than 0.8. So if we calculate the ratio, we will get up to 38 to 40, right? So friends, we must know at if we are going to transport our lychee to a like distant market, then the TSS should be different. If we are going for the local market, then TSS should be different. So must read these things. Question number 19. Which of the following Indian institute recently completed the genome sequencing of the jamun? Friends, it's a very important question. This is the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Bhopal. Friends, Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, it is a autonomous institute and it is having many centers. Like one is at Berhampur, one is at Bhopal, one is at Kolkata, one is at Mohali, one is at Pune, one is at Thiruvananthapuram, one is at Tirupati. Okay, and they are having like a good facility of research, and it was developed at the IISER Bhopal, and the team was led by Dr. Vineet Kumar Sharma, and they have used the sequencing technology was nanopore and 10x genomics. Now we have to do matching. There is a moisture content and different fruit crop. So in the case of pistachio, it should be 7%. In the case of raging, 15%. In the case of dates, it should be 20 to 30%. In the case of desiccated coconut, that is around 3%. 21. Which of the following method used as ideal solvent carbon dioxide for extracting essential oil? This is the CFE. That is supercritical fluid extractor. Okay. Identify the correct sequence of the variety based on maturity group in cauliflower. From it's a very basic question, you must know. Question number 23. A special kind of dried flower arrangement which is a mixture of sweet smelling leaf, spice, seeds, roots. Correct answer is potpourri. 24 number. The term albedo is associated with. The correct answer is citrus. Friends, we know that albedo is mesocarp. Albedo is mesocarp, that is wide spongy inner layer. Then flavido, that is epicarp, that is outer layer rich in pigment and essential oils. Okay. Given below are the two statements. Tea mosquito bug is important pest of tea and it's some important pest of cashew nut. Both statement is correct. The deficiency of which nutrient causes cavity spot of carrot, that is calcium. Which of the following is a non-fragrant loose flower, that is Crosandra. 28. Elongated root or forking disorder of radish is characterized by dark spot that usually appears. This is false. This disorder is the result of excessive moisture during root development. That is correct. So fourth option is correct. Question number 29. Fig is commercially propagated through hardwood cutting. Question number 30. The causal organism of inflorescence blight disease of marigold, that is Alternaria zinni. What is the desirable thickness of plastic mulch in horticulture? That is 10 to 25 micron thickness. Which of the following fruit crop tolerate extreme soil pH? That is jamun. The seed plot technique in potato to develop virus free and seed tuber in plain. Which of the following vegetable crop is medium deep rooted? So French bean. Mesophyll collapse is a physiological disorder of, friends, in the case of citrus, it is most common in the grapefruit and sweet orange, and it is mostly because of the two different studies is there. One, they used to say that due to extreme temperature which caused the moisture stress, and somewhere the incidence of red mite was also observed. Okay. Question number 36. Which of the following mechanical textural attribute denote the response of fruit vegetable of different texture? So here the correct answer is crunchiness, cohesiveness. Senna belongs to the family, that is Fabaceae, and then there is a matching. Lemongrass belongs to Poaceae. Basil, Lamiaceae. Acorus, Ericaceae. Jasmine, Oleaceae. Which of the following ornamental is highly suitable for hedge purpose? That is Cleodendron inerne. Then another we have to do matching. with the effect of ethylene. That is Ducus carota, isocoumarine formation is there. In the case of Danthus carophilus, sleepiness used to be there. In the case of Asparagus officinalis, russet sprouting. In the case of Lactica sativa, toughness is there. What is the seed rate of hybrid tomato? 100 to 125 gram. Which of the following is not a post-harvest quarantine? Sulfitation treatment. The word crab as we know that it's a Malus baccata known as crab related to apple. Which of the following periwinkle herb is rich source of indole alkaloid, that is azamelacin, found in the root? Which of the following pigment is responsible for pink coloration, that is lycopene in the case of guava pulp? Which of the following chemical is not used in package humidity buffering, that is ethoxyquin? Which of the following is the quickest method of lawn establishment, turfing? Given below are two statements. The most common visible chilling injury symptom in fruit is skin spitting. This is correct. Intermittent warming of produce for a short period aggravates the incidence of chilling injury. It's incorrect. So right answer is third option. 49. Which of the following statement is or are correct with respect to Justicia edathoda? So the correct answer is it belongs to family Acanthaceae. India is considered as a native of this crop, and then the principal alkaloid found in this case is Vasaka, is like Vasini. Okay, so third option is correct, A, D and E. Coming to the question number 50, Manali is a mutant variety of, that is Dahlia. Friends, we have discussed about the 50 question of the fruit and 50 of general horticulture. Let's talk about the 20 question of the general agriculture. Which nutrient is often a limiting factor in agricultural production? As per the option, nitrogen is correct. Which of the following is responsible for eliminating toxic oxygen byproduct from cells? Friends, toxic oxygen means reactive oxygen, especially it is talking about the ROS. So friends, peroxisome, it contains enzymes like catalase and peroxidase that break down H2O2, that is a toxic byproduct and which affects the cellular metabolism. So the correct answer is peroxisome. Chlorpyrifos methyl is effective against, that is Rhizoptera dominica. The rainfed area is around 70 million hectares. The local name of cyclone in Philippines, that is typhoon. Okay. A form of multiple parasitism in which a parasitic preferentially attack a host that is already parasitized is known as, that is kleptoparasitism. What is ectoparasitism? Friends, ectoparasitism means parasite that lives extremely on another host. Obligate parasite, ये तो पता ही होगा हमको कि that can only take nutrient from the living cells. Superparasitism, it's very interesting. Single species of parasitoid attacks a host of more than once. Okay. Which of the most suitable drought resistant and persistent grass, that is Centurus ciliaris? What is the role of companion planting in agriculture, that is growing different crop species together to deter pest? For mass multiplication of DD136 nematode, the most common host is laser wax moth. Climate is a weather condition related to smaller area at a given place and at a given time. Acha, it's incorrect because climate means long-term weather condition of a region. Okay, weather is a condition of atmosphere at a given place and a given time. This is the correct. So fourth option is correct. Statement 1 is incorrect, but 2 is correct. Movement of DNA from one bacterium to another bacterium through a tubular bridge of or pilus is called conjugation. Okay. What is then transduction? Transduction में क्या होता है? इसमें DNA ट्रांसफर होता है बिटवीन बैक्टीरिया बाय वायरस. इसमें क्या इन्वॉल्व होता है? क्रोमोसोमल DNA. ओके. ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन में क्या है? ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन तो है नहीं, ट्रांसपोजिशन है. हाँ, in the case of transposition, friends, DNA is randomly inserted into the genome. In the case of transfection, genetic material is deliberately introduced in the cells. Sesame belongs to the family, that is Petalaceae. Pungency in mustard oil, that is allyl isothiocyanate. Then EDV, essentially derived variety, are those which is derived from existing variety through genetic engineering or mutation. Iron deficiency is mostly seen in crop growing in calcareous or alkaline soil. What is a potential disadvantage of agroforestry system, that is enhanced accessibility to the pest? Dark period is critical in which type of plant, that is sword plant? Which one of the following are secondary tillage implement, that is cultivator and disc harrow? Which of the following is not a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emission from livestock, that is CO2? Which of the following insect often cause inhalation allergy, that is mayfly? So friends, these are entire SRF Horticulture 2024 memory based question paper. Must read it nicely, read it and revise it. We will meet in next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring. Bye bye.